Welcome back to the second half of this Tmet Intermediate Football Championship semi-final here in the county of Armagh. You're here with Armagh TV at the athletic grounds on the second half of this intriguing encounter. Has just got underway. An early free for Madden, who are this time playing against the Breeze. During the break, had an interesting chat with former county chairman Joe Jordan, who spoke to me regarding the Intermediate Football Championship final of 1970. He talked of an unmerciful row between these two sides that day under the eye of referee Vincent Savage Sr. And he also noted that there was a series of Middletown men playing for Madden at that time in their successful team. 7 he mentioned, 4 McClatchies, Charlie McGuinness, John McCardle in goals, he's helping me read my writing there, and then Martin Gormley as well. So there you go. So Middletown had a bit of a say in that game. Can Mullaghbawn have a bigger say in this game now? They'll be not best pleased with their first half display, but they're certainly in touch as we turn around and they've got the advantage. Madden now will be keen to add to their tally. 5 points to 3 their lead. Plenty of industry from the Madden side, building from the back on occasions in the half. And now Kieran Rafferty has it, lays it off the corner back. Neil Smith, it's a good ball, but Mullaghbawn back in numbers there, and now the ball's drilled downfield quickly, looking for the run. Very English, but an extra man there for Madden, and they come away with it. It's through their corner, their halfback Pat McKenna, still holding possession, coming over halfway now. Now with Enda Malone drills it into the corner. That's a great ball. He's together. Oh, very quick hands there. And now Madden moving with menace on the corner forward, takes a shot, but that one goes wide, and that's a 5th wide of the game for Madden. That wide coming from Aaron McKenna, who had a very close effort in the first half as well. It required a couple of minutes conversation between the referee, 2 umpires, and his linesman on the far side in that half, Damien McConville. Interesting to note as well that the Madden contingent have moved behind the top goals for this second half, the scoreboard end here in the athletic grounds. They want to cheer their club towards an intermediate final. Meanwhile, Mullaghbawn trying to get back in it. Ball steered by the Madden centre half back out towards the sideline. Too much in that. And Mullaghbawn will have the line ball, playing from left to right here at the athletic grounds in this half. Plenty height on that one, but that's a good pair of hands there by Enda Malone. And good handwork again there. Fist passing their way towards halfway, or the Madden men. So man free on this side is the midfielder, and the ball comes his direction. That's good play, sensible play there towards Ryan Grimley. Bit messy, but Madden have a scoring chance here, and their captain steers that one in, but steers it wide. It's a 6th wide of the game for Madden. Mullaghbawn at 5, and we've had a few minutes here, 3 to be precise, of this second half, and we're still waiting the first score of this second period here at the athletic grounds. Intrigued crowd down below us here from our comedy position in the east stand. Kick out again comes out from the Mullaghbawn custodian Mark McKinley, and now there's an opportunity, a bit of space opening up, but the referee judges that that'll be a free to the Madden men, and they play it quickly, taken by Patrick Woods, their captain, and another free just short of halfway. Certainly not free-flowing football in this encounter, but there's a lot at stake for both these clubs. A place in the Tmet Intermediate Final of 2013 up for grabs. Of course, there'll be a replay for the Cheney and St Paul's game. I'm not aware why that is yet, but Madden want to mistake their place for the final. Oh, but a gilt-edged opportunity there. Hits off the post and goes to the right of the post and wide. So Madden, the dominant force in the early minutes. But of course Mullaghbawn have a lethal full forward line. They'll be keen to get the ball in there as quickly as possible, and they're making a substitute. Stephen Lavelle coming in for Mullaghbawn. And it's Declan McGeaney, score of 1 point in the first half, who has been called ashore. Kick out from McKinley goes forward. Breaks nicely for Madden and McGean there. Creating scoring opportunities here. Can finish this one off? Oh, that's a tremendous goal. And the Madden fans behind the goal go wild. They've opened up a 5-goal lead. Wait to see who the scorer that was, but he cut the defence well. Ball forward. Now Grimley the scorer. So that could be a critical score in the 6th minute of the second half. He cut through on the far side, he had space in front of him, made his way in, carried the ball for 30 metres and coolly slotted the ball past Mark McKinley, the Mullaghbawn keeper. And again, Madden moving forward now with plenty of purpose. Kieran Rafferty had it, but Mullaghbawn won it back. Nothing easy there for Mullaghbawn. Madden certainly not wanting to allow the South Armagh team back into this game and indeed win a free. Great play there, great aggressive tackling by the Rapparees. And they're just taking their time here with this free, and why not? Whenever you've got a 5-point advantage, it'll be the goal scorer Niall Grimley who's come out to take it. Had a fantastic free from a similar angle at the other end of the pitch in the first half. Bit of a breeze against him this time, so it might be a bit more difficult. 1-2 to his name already in this game. Certainly one of the stars of the show in the scoring department. And this could open a 6-point advantage for the team from just up the road from the athletic grounds here. Certainly got the height, got the distance, but steered to the left of the posts and wide, and that's an 8th wide for Madden. So Madden have been the team that's been really impressive in the opening minutes of this half, but there's still plenty of time left on the clock here. There's 23 minutes for Mullaghbawn to save their championship season, 23 minutes for Madden to book their place in the Tmet final for 2013. Three intermediate titles in the past for the Madden men. 1964, 1970 as we've previously spoken around, and also 1984. Mullaghbawn just a 1. Keen to have a second though. And this ball comes in from English, but it goes to the right and wide, and Madden will be relieved that no score came of that attack. Attacks have been rare enough for Mullaghbawn in this second period to date. Stephen O'Reilly, minor winning goalkeeper, takes this kick out, puts it high, comes around the middle again, but Madden, strong there, Mallon does well, gets the ball away. Mullaghbawn captain Kieran O'Brien shows all the determination that he wants to see from the rest of his colleagues and win the free there, but alas, the ball is wasted again and Madden move forward. Pat McKenna lays it off. It's played up the line. It's there with Grimley. Now Grimley plays it inside to Pat McKenna. Comes backwards and the shot comes in, but again it goes wide. Wasted opportunity, but Madden happy enough leading by 6 points at the minute, or 5 points at the minute.
Substitution on the Mullaghbawn team.
5 to 3 points.
Number 26.
We've got another change from Mullaghbawn. Number 26.
Number 19.
Jamie Lavelle comes on for Martin McKinley, who started the game. So Lavelle comes in and he's heading straight for the full forward berth. Mullaghbawn need to get the supply up to that end of the pitch, and certainly Madden not allowing them at the moment. Niall Grimley plays it on. It's a good pass. Now scoring opportunity here. Again, it's got plenty of height. The umpire again hitting a wide ball, and that's 10 wides now for Madden. We've had 6 for Mullaghbawn. And there we go. Johnny Curtis is certainly delighted with that goal from Grimley. He's hoping that Madden can keep the scoring going here at the Athletic Grounds, leading by 1-5 to 3 points. And we've had 40 minutes of play. The ball evades everyone from that kick. Madden man Niall Smith goes down to win the ball, but he's fouled in the process and wins a free. Sorry, it was Ren Morgan actually that won the free. Indeed, the ball has been taken up, and now the referee wants to have a word with the Mullaghbawn man. It'll be the Mullaghbawn number 12, Sean Hart, who's going to get himself a card here. No nonsense approach there from Stephen Murray. Taking down his details and issues the first yellow card of this game. And we're well into the second half before it has been issued. Madden's fullback Kieran Monaghan will take the resultant free that was moved up. Plenty of energy in the Madden lineup, and number 11 Kieran Rafferty makes himself available, plays a good ball down the line. Kyle Morgan has it there, steps inside, lays it off now to Grimley. Grimley's already got 1-2 and steers that one over the bar, and you can tell by the roar from the Madden faithful that they're in pole position here at the Athletic Grounds, leading by 1-6 to 3 points after 41.5 minutes play. 18.5 minutes separating Madden and a place in the intermediate final. And McKinley gets the ball out immediately. Again, it comes on the Madden side. Totally dominant so far in the second half. Steered across by Jared Grimley, and it breaks well. And this ball comes in. Oh, it's saved by the keeper. And Mullaghbawn play their lines. Barry McKinley, desperate for a score now. The Mullaghbawn now played inside, but McVeary has come very deep to try to win it, and there's 2 Madden men around him. He's not going to win it that way. And Madden have it back again, keeping possession. Mullen's kick pass inside, runs to collect the ball, plays the ball towards the corner here. That's an excellent ball. Kyle Morgan has it. It's played inside. Bit of pace there from the corner forward. McKenna still has possession. Does a toe tap and lays it off. Ball comes inside. Morgan plays it across now. Good work by Madden. And that one is steered again, steered wide. Will these missed chances come back to haunt Madden? Doesn't look like it at the moment, but anything can change in championship football. And with the breeze Mullaghbawn have, they'll be hoping they can use it better in the final quarter of this encounter. We've 17 minutes, under 17 minutes to go here. It's a long time since Mullaghbawn scored. Their last score was in the 17th minute. But here's the potential for another one from Madden. Coming through like a bullet is Pat McKenna. Lays it off. Morgan, the corner forward, steers it over the bar. It's a 7-point lead for Madden. And it's Kyle Morgan's first score of the game. It's 1-7 to 3 points. And those young Malden supporters behind the goal absolutely thrilled with their team's dominance in the second period. Mullaghbawn just haven't been able to get going. The sheer persistence of the Madden rearguard, winning break balls and very incisive with their shooting on occasions, even though they've registered so many wides. But all it takes is a break, and there's a loose pass there, and all of a sudden Mullaghbawn are looking for a score themselves. It's well worked, and the shot comes in. Oh, that's a great block, and that'll be a 45. But that's all it takes to make this Mullaghbawn team back into championship contention. Well, great work again by the Madden rearguard. They were alert to the opportunity. There's a roll there from the crowd, and now referee will have a piece of action to take here. Stephen Murray wants to talk to the Mir Ishka. He's taking his name. Making his point very, very clear. And he sent him out of the grounds. So certainly an off the ball incident on the Mir Ishka now. As they sit in the dugout with the rest of the Madden substitutes. A bit of agitation in the crowd as well. This play will resume again here very shortly. And the game will regain its composure with a Kieran Grant 45. Kick comes in. It goes all the way over the bar. That's a great fill-up for Mullaghbawn. Their first score of the half. We've had to wait 16 and a quarter minutes for it. Almost 30 minutes from their last score of the game. But cannot spearhead a comeback here in the final quarter. Now, another substitute for Mullaghbawn coming in. Kieran Gallagher is entering the game. We'll see who he's coming on for. We're just waiting to see who makes their way towards the sideline. Nobody keen to do so. But now, from the far side of the pitch, number 12 being called ashore, and that's Sean Hart, who was booked just a few minutes ago. So the temperature's risen here at the athletic grounds. Will that suit Mullaghbawn, who need a bit of inspiration to get themselves right back into this contest? Or will the stoppage in play suit Madden? Well, Mullaghbawn responded immediately, winning the ball. Centre half forward again, Grant has it. Corner back. Now McVerry almost took too long there, gets a second chance but steers the ball wide. Forced to take a shot maybe just a bit quicker than he would have anticipated there, the ball going harmlessly wide, and the 6-point advantage for Madden is maintained. We've got 12 and a half minutes to play, and Madden certainly strong favourites at this stage to find themselves a place in the final of the Intermediate Championship here at the Athletic Grounds in this keenly contested semi-final. That's a high ball that comes out there from O'Reilly. It's on the floor and Madden do well. Immediately Stephen Murray wanting to deal with an incident there. He might have his book out again here. Two players called to his side now. Referee stomping his authority here on any incidents that occur quite quickly. And it'll be a yellow card for number 2, that's Stephen Novell for Mullaghbawn, and number 6, Enda Mallon from the Madden club. Time just ticking away here. Now had 19 minutes of the second half. It's going to be a hot ball here. Mullaghbawn need to win this. It bobbles around and almost comes up for Mullaghbawn, and now it does fall nicely for Mullaghbawn's number 2, who's just entered the game there recently, and his shot, is it steering in? No, it goes to the right and wide. Another let off there. And we're aware that Brendan Rafferty's watching in the greens this evening, and it's good to have you with us, Brendan. So the greens eagerly watching here on Armagh TV. Just a few miles out the road from here and a few miles from the city as well, out The Monaghan Road is where you'll find the Madden Club. And there could be great celebration tonight if they can hold on to this lead. But Mullaghbawn not finished yet. Moving through with menace. At the vital moment, the ball goes loose, but still they're in possession. And that one goes over the bar. It's from their centre half forward, Kieran Grant. They've had 2 scores in a row. It's back to a 5-point game here at the Athletic Grounds. It's Madden 1-7 and Mullaghbawn 5 points, and we've just less than 10 minutes to go. Still plenty of time for Mullaghbawn, but they really need to get the ball to their inside forward line very quickly now. They opened the defence up there, but weren't able to get the final pass in. And that'll certainly be of concern. They need to take any more opportunities like that that come their way. And with the abilities of the likes of Eugene McVerry in there, certainly Madden can't rest on their laurels until the very last moment of this game. The free's taken from the wrong position there by Niall Grimley. And it'll be a hot ball now, an opportunity again for Mullaghbawn to collect the ball in and drill it in quickly towards their inside line. Of course they have to win the ball first, and Madden's number 9, Ryan Grimley, has something to say about that. He gets a hand of that one, he breaks it down to Mallon, and Mallon has fouled the high challenger and he wins the free. Mallon in no rush to take the free this time. Steers it into the forward line. That's a great run there by Niall Grimley. He likes to take a shot, but it's well blocked there by Kieran McKinley. And Mullaghbawn come away again. Hand passing there towards their midfield area, and Carl Quinn has it now. Steers it in towards their number 2. But does he get it the second attempt? He does well there, does Stephen Lavelle. And now an opportunity here. Kieran Grant moving forward with menace. He's got men inside. Plays it to the right man getting the ball there. That was Eugene McVerry. He took a shot. He's claiming it was a foot block, but referee Murray says play on, and Madden can clear their lines. It's still deep in Madden territory, and they're now outside their 21. And they win a free, and that'll be another few precious seconds going here. Less than 8 minutes to go. One Madden man down in the corner. There might be a short stoppage there as some attention is given. So Madden on the brink of their first intermediate final appearance from 2006, leading by 5 points here. The scores of Niall Grimley proven critical here. 1-3 he scored, the gap was 5 points. I'm just seeing that some people are having a few difficulties with the stream this evening, but I can assure you that here in the Athletic Grounds where we have it, we can see that it's working fine. We have a technician on the job right throughout our coverage here, so perhaps it might be advisable to try to refresh your screen. We're sorry if you're having difficulties, but it's a wee bit outside of our control. But we hope you can get your viewing back very quickly. Meanwhile, Madden on the ball, moving forward again. It's a long pass by the fist, but it works out okay. Kyle Morgan has it. Has a bit of time to look for a colleague. Finds Kieran Rafferty. The ball comes across the end of Mallon. Mallon steers the ball inside, but it's a loose pass, and Mullaghbawn have it again. With a man here, Eugene McVerry, come back again into defence looking for it. Pass evading them. Strong challenge there on Carl Quinn. The free is awarded, and no messing about now by Mullaghbawn, but the ball missed. Ball seemed to be handled on the ground there by Endemol, but not saw by referee Murray. He wasn't in a position to see it, and Madden come with it again. Peter Lappin. Morgan intelligent, he plays a ball right across the field. Ryan Morgan plays it in. And here's McKenna with the chance. And Aaron McKenna steers it over the bar. And that's a critical score, his first score of the game after 54.5 minutes. And here comes number 18 for Madden. And that's an All-Ireland winning medalist, Kevin McElvanna, entering the game with 6 minutes to go. Certainly plenty of experience there in Kevin McIlvanna. Great servant to the county and a great servant to his club as well. He's got an opportunity here to get them over the line, nudge them over the line in closing minutes. Mullaghbawn not finished yet. And that's a rough challenge there on Eugene McVerry. Just short of halfway. McVerry gets it away quickly down into close to the sideline here. The ball's continued down the line. That's with Mullaghbawn's number 26. That's Jamie Lavelle. Lavelle moves it to Kieran Grant. It's back with midfielder Aidan McVerry. Lavelle has it again. Mullaghbawn forced to be patient and now steer the ball across the field. Got a second attempt there, trying to create a goal scoring opportunity. Number 4, Alex, in the end, to take a shot, and unfortunately for Mullaghbawn and Jordan McCrease, that one was going to the right and wide, and time is really beginning to count against the Mullaghbawn men now. We've got less than 4 minutes of normal time left to play. It's the first moment that we can see some of the supporters beginning to make their way towards the exits here at the athletic grounds. O'Reilly's kick again puts plenty of height on, comes around midfield. That's well held there by Carl Quinn for Mullaghbawn. Coohullians. Now with Eddie English. Looking for a goal scoring opportunity. It's with the right man, it's Eugene McVerry. Oh, he blasts that one to the net. And what a tremendous finish by McVerry. And it's game on again here at the athletic grounds. 3 minutes left, and all of a sudden it's a 3-point game. What a fantastic finish by McVerry there. Right man in the right place, but they need another one, and they've only a few minutes to do it. Some supporters on the ground be saying that Mullaghbawn's comeback is just coming too late, but it's never too late if the clock's still running, and it's still running here. There'll be a few minutes to be added on at the end. Could we have a second draw on a second successive evening in the Intermediate Football Championship? I'm very thankful to Tmet, who are the sponsors of this year's competition. Mullaghbawn still in possession, looking for the opportunity. Oh, that's a high ball, but it's going to be wasted, and it's a 10th wide for Mullaghbawn. Madden supporters or juvenile supporters up at the far end of the ground pleading with the referee to call time, but there's still plenty left here. Remember, you can get a big breakfast at Mullaghbawn tomorrow morning if you're heading down to the All-Ireland final. Breakfast will be served by the senior team from 10:30 in the morning to 1 o'clock. Full Irish breakfast. So get yourself down there, and you can watch the All-Ireland final there as well in the lounge upstairs after. So you can make a day with all proceeds in support of the Mullaghbawn club. Just another stoppage in time here. Madden will be quite content to see these stoppages at the moment. They know that Mullaghbawn have got some momentum going, especially with that Eugene McVerry goal. But we're all set to resume, and the kick out will come again from Stephen O'Reilly. The Madden fans having their breakfast in Australia will be certainly biting at their nails as well at this stage. But that was a tremendous catch there by Ryan Grimley, and we've just been informed that there'll be 3 minutes, at least 3 minutes additional time. So whenever we add that on to the running clock, that gives us 3.5 minutes of play. 3.5 minutes for Mullaghbawn. What can they do? Eugene McVerry hasn't given up the ghost yet, but he's well out from goal. Steps inside, continues on a run. A couple of tackles coming in, but none successful. And the first pass there again. Mullaghbawn are going to need to work open the scoring opportunity. But have they done that? a tackle there from Kevin McIlvanna, but Mullaghbawn still have the ball. They're moving forward. And charging is the decision of the referee, and over carrying, and Madden can get away. One score for Madden now could be critical, and they know that. And it's their top scorer now, Grimley, who had it there for a moment, well back in his own half. Now with one of their substitutes, Colin Mullen, they're happy to maintain possession. Still in their own half. Ryan Grimley, they're the big midfielder. Peter Lappin had it there, but again holding possession. Challenges coming in from Mullaghbawn, and that one almost seemed to have turned over the ball, but no. Madden get the back of the ball there and move forward with Ryan Morgan now over on the far side. Jared Grimley plays it in. Well gathered in there, and by the corner forward armagh-gaa. He's already got 1 point in this game. The supporters at the far end are going mad, and the umpire agrees. The umpire gives the score. The fans in the stand here were a bit nervous, waiting for the score to be confirmed before they got excited, and a major roar erupts here in the athletic grounds. 2 minutes left, and Madden have a 4-point advantage. Could that be the decisive score? Armagh-gaa, number 15. We've got 2 minutes of injury time left, and now Ciarán Rafferty has a chance. Can he put the finishing touches on this? Again, the fans behind the goal are really enjoying the moment there, and indeed Ciarán Rafferty's got a second score for himself, and he stretched it out to a 5-point game. There's a Madden man down with cramp, but behind the goal, some of the Madden fans some of the juvenile fans of Madden are certainly celebrating with a dance there. Madden have it again, finishing with a very, very strong burst of play, responding well to it. And here they come, they're clean through. Can they play the ball across? The shot comes in, it's high, but it's going wayward. Ball still in play though. Mullaghbawn have it right on their own rear guard. We've got 60 seconds left to play. There's a man on the floor, but play is continuing. Looks like cramp, but Mullaghbawn aren't going to waste any time. Indeed, they continue with their free very, very quickly indeed. Steered across field, looking for their number 13, Eddie English, but the roar goes up will let you know that Mullaghbawn have lost possession of the ball indeed. There's a foul there on the Madden man. And referee Murray has his book out again. Madden just preparing to make a substitute in the meantime, and Keelan Valley is entering the game. But let's see what sort of a card this is for the Mullaghbawn man at the far side. Probably a yellow. It is a yellow indeed. So that substitute comes on, and it was number 4, Jared McCreesh, and number 25. No. 25 for Madden. It's Keelan Valley. Madden have the ball. Seconds ticking away. We've had the 3 minutes of additional time. It's up to the referee's discretion now to tell us how long he's going to play. Armagh-gaa is tuned in tonight in Drummond. He's watching this game in the final seconds. He's not too impressed with the quality of the game, but the excitement here of the athletic grounds has entranced the crowd here. Madden certainly a dominant team, but the ball comes in again, coolly watched there all the way, and referee not just yet looking at his clock. Oh, he's looking at his watch, just as we mentioned. Now he's checking it again, and there goes the final whistle. And Madden have been the first team to win a place in the 2013 Tmet Intermediate Football Championship final with a tremendous 110-1-5 victory over Mullaghbawn Coohullions here tonight at the Athletic Grounds. Cathal McGee is delighted in Sydney. He sent that in just seconds before the final whistle. So Madden, who will they play in the final? Well, indications suggest that they will play against Chernonog or St Paul's, but they've got a replay. Apparently that replay will take place on Sunday coming at 3 o'clock, announced here first on Armagh TV. Sunday coming at 3 o'clock. That's 8 days from now. Chernonog will again play St Paul's, battling out to see who has the right to play in Madden Rapparees, who have wrapped this game up in fine style with a tremendous finish on a scoreline of 1 goal and 10 points to Mullaghbawn's 1-5, Niall Grimley's 1-3, critical in the success of the men in red and black. from the athletic grounds tonight. Thank you very much for watching Armagh TV. And if you're watching in Australia with Cathal McGee and the rest of them, you're going to have a great day today. Have a good day, no matter where you are. Enjoy the All-Ireland final tomorrow. And it's good night from Armagh TV.